What's up, everybody? This is your stream, Mr. Steven, and welcome to the Steven Factor Live. Tonight, I decided I had to share with you of one of my biggest shows that I've done this for a very, very long time. I've been waiting for this movie so long, and it's almost a year. And I'm talking about the reboot of the Power Rangers movie. Now, since December, I show you one of my early Christmas haul. I decided I had to try and review some of the greatest movies of all time. And it's a reboot version of the Power Rangers movie. Now, I want you to take a look at this cover. There's the back of it. And there's the DVD cover of it. Now, I want to tell you something about this movie right here. This movie is not bad. It's pure badass. It's dark. It's terrifying. But if you're going to see this, if you watch this movie, if you go get on DVD, it was great. I mean, when I watched the whole 2-hour movie, I see all these teenagers really don't get along so very well more often in Angel Grove. Now, you know Jason is outstanding leader. He always a troublemaker all the time. Trini is completely bisexual. She has a big attitude problems as well. Kimberly decided to change her own image. Zach, the Asian kid, he takes care of his mother when she's sick. And she and Zach did very get along just fine too. Oh man, Billy diagnosed with autism spectrum, and also he's a perfect organizer, you know. And let me tell you something, Power Rangers in this Power Rangers universe, is completely had decided to make their own storylines. I mean, how they get along with and everything. So the kids find some crystals. Well, let me tell you during the beginning. Now, it's all started since like 65 billion years ago, when Zordon was the original Power Rangers back then. And also, it's been revealed that Rita Repulsa is the original Green Ranger. My apologies. Notification troubles. So anyways, Rita Repulsa is the original Green Ranger back then. But when she and Sora became such good friends, she betrayed Zordon. And Zordon is not the original Power Ranger anymore. Now, let's stop right there. Do you remember the episode of the 5-part episode of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? When Rita Repulsa was the original Green Ranger, right? And she still got the crystal. So she decided to brainwash Tommy Oliver. And now he becomes the evil Green Ranger. And they decide how to break the spell as well too. Remember, it's just only a 5-part series. And I have a DVD with me. And, you know, I had to get the storage container so I have to fix these DVDs because my room need to clean this thing up again like I always do. So 65 billion years later, 5 teenagers really don't get along more often. During that night, they find some crystals. And they have some outstanding powers. And after that, they meet Zordon and Alfalfa 5. And they decide to train harder. But they cannot do it because they're not getting along. You know why? Because they have to express their feelings. That's the most important. And even Zach, always into trouble. And he don't give a shit. Zach wants to play one of the Zords of outstanding swords like mastodon or something, a mastodon. And he climbed over there and he said, my fault and everything. And now Jason and Zach are having a big fight. And now Billy can't take it anymore. And he's been morphing with the Blue Ranger. Because his emotions, not because he's been morphed a lot. But when Zordon was so very disappointed, he said, get out. You're not my Power Rangers anymore. Bye-bye. La 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 la. Leave us alone. Now, I will talk about this fire talk for just a minute here. Now, Rhea Pulsa, she's ugly as hell anyway. She's looking for gold. She's been looking for gold for ages right now. Now, Rhea Pulsa is a queen of villains right here. Looking for the banks, looking for the jewelry store. She looking for somewhere. Even some of the crystals in the Krispy Kreme, which is sponsored by the movie called Power Rangers. And she's looking for gold. And let me tell you something. Rhea Pulsa, she is so seductive. She's trying to touch, feeling their faces and right there their neck. Like, she is so seductive. Like, woo, gives me the chills, girl. And anyways, I really love this actress. She is so outstanding performance as the Rhea Pulsa. And this is incredible. I really definitely enjoyed it. Now, just want to let you know, this movie is 2 hours long again, but it's so beautiful anyway. I really loved it. So anyways, meanwhile, during this campfire talk, they decided to introduce ourselves, this and that, blah, blah, blah. At least like 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. And that's when Jason came out, he having a big fight with Zordon. And it's very disappointing how Power Rangers don't know how they're really feeling. But anyways, Kimberly doesn't know how she really feels right now, but she always asks Jason. And Kimberly talks to Jason about what's happening on the social media troubles, about what's going on, the rumors and something like that. And she's very disappointed at that time. And just want to let you know, Jason and Kimberly felt like they have a between connection, these two. But just want to let you know, in the trailer, Kimberly and Jason were kissed and make out. But in the movie version, they just trying to edit it. I said, just edit it. Just edit it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So anyways, whew. So Trini fell asleep. Rhea Pulsa trying to defeat her like oh my god, she beat her bad. Scratched her neck, her forehead and everything. They give him a text and everything. Oh, that was when, so that was when during a campfire and everything. Yes. So that was when Jason and Kimberly are trying to text and everything. And now they decide to Trini to see what's going on in this situation. Now, the Rangers are going to fight Rhea Pulsa. And they decide what kind of guts that they have. But they're not ready as Power Rangers. The saddest part is that Billy's dead. And he's drowning. Take it to Zordon. There's nothing he can help. And the gang just feel like they're very disappointed. All of them. So just want to let you know they decide to morph and it's not working. About to express their true feelings. But when Billy resurrect himself with a pot of water into his mouth, he is back. And guess what? They got their strong feelings. And remember, Jason said, listen to this phrase, it's morphin' time. They morph from red to blue to black to yellow to pink. And let me tell you something. They're not the original Power Rangers that you watched back in the 90s and also during the Japan. This is the new and improved badass of the 2017 version of the Power Rangers. And just to let you know, they're adults and they have stunt doubles. But let me tell you something. The action is great. The comeback is great. Even Rhea Poster used her own of the old time reference from the original series of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, right? Make my monster grow, and that she creates Goldar. You know, Goldar is made out of gold, but also in the original is the Goldar is like a half beast with a gold. It's a beast monster with a gold armor on it. So that's the original name is Goldar. But in the movie version, they named Goldar because Goldar is made out of gold. It's like the original It's like the original reference of the first episode of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's how they really met. And yes, again, Goldar is made out of gold. And yes, Rita Repulsa is looking for a Zeo Crystal when she used it 60 billion years ago as the original Green Ranger. And she found it on the Krispy Kreme, which is sponsored by the movie of the Power Rangers. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Wow. So, the badass action is great. The funny moments is there too. I like the part when Billy stepped on this yellow outstanding car. And that car is the Bumblebee from the Transformers. And they used a Transformer reference. And you know why? Because the movie is suck. Anyway, the movie was suck. Thanks to Michael Bay ruining their damn Transformer childhood. And Billy said, "I'm sorry, Bumblebee." And it was great. And even I like the part in the beginning when Zach said, "Oh, I'm black." And Billy said, "What?" And Zach said, "I'm black." And he said, "No, you're not." There's so many racial controversy during the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers days. Oh, shit. So, anyways, oh my god. The Goldar and Rhea Repulsa decide to destroy Power Rangers down to the pit once and for all. Well, guess what? It's not gonna happen, honey. Because they just transfer it into the new and approved Megazord. And they did. And I like the part when Rita Repulsa try and finish the last straw. And Jason just slap her into the thin air in space. And she's frozen. Sealed again. And during at the end, you see Tommy and Kimberly, the original Power Rangers. Ooh, my head is big. Woo! Woo! 3D. Wow. You see the original Tommy and Kimberly of the Power Rangers, so the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they decide to take pictures and stuff. And wow. That movie was completely great. And they're completely famous as well too. And Jason's father doesn't know that his son is the Red Ranger. You never know. Never know. Then at the end, you see so many references. They wear different clothes. You see Trini wear 1973 as a tribute to the original Trini of the Power Rangers, and she died in a car accident in San Francisco back in 2001. They made a symbol, Power Ranger symbol, with all different colors. That's good. And yes, I really enjoyed it. The movie is great. It's spectacular. It's tremendous. And and it will be the sequel as well too. So I will share with you on the Wikipedia. And I want to give you this. I will grade this movie for 3 stars, 3.5 stars. And this is completely great. And you know what? I will get a little bit I'll go on the fixture, do it on my review also. On my fixture. So just to let you know, I have my fixture app. And you can see the Power Rangers there as well too. Now, according to Rotten Tomatoes, is only 44% of Rotten Tomatoes. So it's surpassing the number from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. And they have 40%. Now, that movie is not that bad. They have a little bit of positive, negative reviews. So just want to let you know, don't ignore the critics. There's a little bit positive and mixed reviews as well too. Even a rather offensive misfire of style and all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, yes, even this guy has a outstanding critic. He said, if you are a 90s kid, you know about Power Rangers, who would be known as a TV show that combined Japanese monsters, flying footage, and cheesy teen drama slapstick, will become a pop phenomenon and nostalgic touchstone of generation as kids. Of kids, as Hollywood, if one. Oh, Jesus. That's too much. A lot of paragraph. Anyways. Oh, shoot. You know the Power Rangers will do the sequel soon. I'll read an article. Yes, potential sequels. Now, according to the show, according to this article, it says on March 22nd, Saban said that he and Lawson already have 6 film story arc. However, in May 2017, Forbes noted that due to the underwhelming performance of the film in most markets, it was unlikely sequels will be made. Later the same month, it was reported sequels could still be made, thanks to the record-breaking merchandise sales. Prior to the home release of the movie, Israelites confirmed that talks were taking place regarding sequels, and that we will be including Lord Zed in it. I love Lord Zed. Watch out. The possibility of sequel increased once more in early July 2017. It was reported that the film held will be #1 spot in the home media sales and rentals in the first week. In August 2017, Saban abandoned the trademark for the film's logo. Saban Brands represented state in October 2017 that Power Rangers continues to own and renew hundreds of trademarks registrations worldwide, including for the 2017 logo. The trademark registration process is very nascent of the status of the single application, has no bearing on our ownership of or the future plans of the Power Rangers. The franchise remains as strong, enthusiastic about its future as ever. So, so it will be the 6 story arc, and the Power Ranger will be soon, somewhere in the future. And according to the notes, it says Tommy Oliver was a male, but the cast of film and actor who play Oliver and source material expressed interest in the female version in this character sequel. Alright, gotta wrap this thing up. The movie is spectacular. It's good. 3.5 stars for me. And I'm out. Your streamer Steam saying Todo para la familia. Thank you for watching Steam Factor. And we'll see you next time. Bye.